Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into something that's not only eco-friendly, but also a super smart investment for your home. Rainwater harvesting. Specifically, we're going to explore the amazing world of fully automated systems that make saving water easier than ever. You might be picturing old-school rain barrels, but modern systems are on a whole other level. They're sleek, efficient, and practically run themselves. So, if you're curious about how you can reduce your water bills, become more self-sufficient, and help the planet all at once, you're in the right place. Let's get started. So, what exactly is a fully automated rainwater harvesting system? Imagine your home having its own personal water source that collects, cleans, and delivers water whenever you need it, without you lifting a finger. That's the magic. It starts with the collection process. Rain falls on your roof, which acts as a giant collection surface. Instead of just running off into the storm drain, the water is channeled through your gutters. But before it goes any further, it hits the first stage of our automated system, the pre-filter or leaf diverter. This simple but crucial device is installed in your downspout to catch leaves, twigs, and other large debris. This ensures that only relatively clean water makes its way to your storage tank, which is the first step in maintaining high water quality and preventing clogs down the line. It's the system's first line of defense. Once the water is free of large debris, it flows into the heart of the system, the storage tank. These tanks are a far cry from a simple barrel. They come in all shapes and sizes, from slimline tanks that hug the side of your house to massive underground cisterns that are completely out of sight. The material is also important. They're typically made from food-grade polyethylene, concrete, or steel to ensure the water stays safe and clean. Inside the tank, a few more clever automated features are at work. One is called a calmed inlet. Instead of water just splashing in and stirring up sediment at the bottom, the calmed inlet pipe directs the flow upwards, preventing disturbance and keeping the water clearer. Another key component is the overflow siphon. When the tank is full, this device skims the surface layer of water, removing any floating particles like pollen or oils, and safely directs the excess water away. This self-cleaning action is a game changer for water quality. Now we have a tank full of clean water. How do we get it into our house or garden? This is where the automation really shines, thanks to the pump and controller unit. Modern systems use a pressure-sensitive, submersible pump that sits inside the tank. When you turn on a tap connected to the system, say for your garden hose or washing machine, the controller detects the drop in pressure and automatically turns the pump on, delivering water instantly. When you turn the tap off, the pressure builds back up and the pump shuts off. It's completely seamless, just like using your regular mains water supply. You don't have to manually switch anything on or off. The system anticipates your needs. This on-demand functionality is what makes it so incredibly convenient for daily use. But what happens when it doesn't rain for a while and your tank runs low? This is a common concern, but automated systems have it covered with a mains water top-up device. This clever gadget constantly monitors the water level in your tank. If it drops below a certain minimum threshold, a solenoid valve automatically opens and allows a small amount of mains water to flow into the tank. It doesn't fill the tank completely, just enough to keep the pump operational and ensure you have an uninterrupted supply for your connected appliances. This creates a hybrid system that gives you the best of both worlds. You maximize your use of free rainwater while having the reliability of the mains supply as a backup. You'll never run out of water, but you'll use as little paid water as possible. Let's talk about water quality. The water in your tank has already been pre-filtered, but for many uses, we want it to be even cleaner. This is where multi-stage filtration comes in. After leaving the pump, the water is pushed through a series of filters. Typically, this includes a sediment filter to catch any fine sand or silt, followed by an activated carbon filter. The carbon filter is fantastic. It removes dissolved impurities, unpleasant odors, and improves the taste of the water. For uses like flushing toilets or watering the garden, this level of filtration is more than enough. However, if you want to make the water potable, meaning safe to drink, you will need an additional step: a UV sterilizer. This unit uses ultraviolet light to neutralize any harmful bacteria, viruses, or pathogens, making the water completely safe for consumption. This final stage is what elevates a rainwater harvesting system to a complete home water solution. So, what can you actually use this water for? The possibilities are huge. The most common non-potable uses are for outdoor irrigation, watering your lawn and garden, and for flushing toilets. These two activities can account for over 50% of a typical household's water consumption, so the savings can be massive. You can also connect the system to your washing machine. Rainwater is naturally soft, which means you'll need less detergent, and it prevents limescale buildup in your appliance, extending its life. With proper filtration and UV sterilization, you can use the water for everything: showering, washing dishes, and even drinking. Imagine the peace of mind of having a high-quality, independent water source right at home, especially in areas with water restrictions or concerns about municipal water quality. Now, let's address the big question: what's the cost and is it worth it? The initial investment for a fully automated system can range from a few thousand to several $1,000s, depending on the size of the tank, the complexity of the filtration, and whether you opt for an above-ground or underground installation. Underground tanks, for example, require excavation, which adds to the cost. However, you have to think long-term. The return on investment comes from the significant reduction in your water bills. Over the years, the system will pay for itself. Plus, there are other benefits. You're increasing your property value, reducing your environmental footprint by lessening the strain on public water supplies and stormwater systems, and gaining water security. In many regions, there are even government rebates or incentives available to help offset the installation cost. So be sure to check what's available in your area. Maintaining an automated system is surprisingly simple. The main tasks are periodic checks and cleaning. You'll want to clean your gutters and the pre-filter screen a couple of times a year to ensure good flow. The filters after the pump will need to be replaced, typically once or twice a year, depending on your water usage and quality. It's a simple process, usually just twisting off a housing and swapping out the cartridge. And finally, the tank itself might need to be professionally inspected or cleaned every 5 to 10 years to remove any accumulated sediment. But on a day-to-day basis, the system truly takes care of itself. That's the beauty of full automation. It's designed for modern, busy lifestyles, giving you all the benefits without the constant hassle. So, there you have it, a complete overview of modern, fully automated rainwater harvesting systems. They are so much more than just a barrel under a downspout. They are sophisticated, self-managing solutions that integrate seamlessly into your home to provide a reliable and high-quality water source by collecting, filtering, storing, and delivering water on demand. These systems offer a powerful way to save money, conserve resources, and gain a little more independence. If you're building a new home or planning a major renovation, it's the perfect time to consider incorporating one. Even for existing homes, there are many great retrofit options available. I hope this has demystified the world of automated rainwater harvesting for you. It's an amazing technology that's becoming more and more relevant in our modern world. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on sustainable home solutions. Have you ever considered a rainwater system, or do you already have one? Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.